Well, hello there, and this is Auntie. And I am here, let me fix that, to do my rant of Sister Wives Season 18. Look back how it started. Are y'all ready to get into this? Okay, let's go ahead on and do it then. Okay.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that cries.
You can make this up. Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even fuckers?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Hi, everybody. I want to check and make sure that you all can hear me. Let me make sure. Y'all give me a thumbs up downtown in the chat if you all can hear me. I'll wait for it. Okay. Because I can't hear me. And that's just unusual. I don't know what's going on. Hi, everybody. How are you all doing? I am feeling so much better. Oh my goodness. That chicken sandwich took me. I don't know what happened, but I was like, in celebration of coming back, I am bringing y'all a brand new hat. Okay, brand new hat. Y'all liking this hat? I love this hat. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who will be here with me and have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. So, just a real quick announcement. If you are a members of Auntie's Advice, we will be going live on the membership tonight to talk about Dr. Jackie Waters. Is it Walters? We will be talking about her tonight. I will be giving you all the opportunity when you come into the room for us to decide whether or not we're going to have this discussion just in the membership, or if you all don't mind having this conversation out in the open. Okay, so y'all think about that, members. Don't put it in the chat. Don't put it in the chat. We'll discuss it back in the membership. Okay. So again, this is another week that I had to take notes on Sister Wives. Child, I had to take it on anything I could. This is a Christmas tree upright bag. And honey, when I got to listening to these mofos as I was cooking supper, I said, I just need to write on anything. So I grabbed this out so that we could write on it. So we have had two different specials that have come on because they don't want to really get rid of Sister Wives. I don't know whether or not this is going to be like the final season for it, or what's going to happen, right? But it is what it is. But this one is called Looking Back, and there is another one that's going to be coming on New Year's Eve, and I believe the second one will be New Year's Day, and then we'll start rolling back into some more of our content. So this is just something that is keeping us together. Don't forget that we are going to be doing our rewatch season 6, and that's starting tomorrow. I had asked you all for a break, and I thank you all so much for that break. It was just needed. But then, honey, next thing you know, I'm eating a sandwich, and I got a little sick off of it. I don't know if it was, I don't know what it was, right? But I ended up going to the gym and, like trying to run a bunch of it out of my system, like really, really quick. And so maybe about yesterday, probably about 8 p.m., I started feeling a little better, about 8, 9 o'clock last night. And so a sister was on the struggle bus. So anyway, in this episode, we go back and they are looking at the beginning of season 18, but there's in this one they're kind of throwing back some splashes of other things that have happened in the relationship. And so each one of them get an iPad, of course. And I liked this one better because they were individuals. So Kody wasn't sitting with Robyn. They all were in their own separate spaces, if you will. And I like that because I thought that sometimes, in the other one that she was kind of, talking, in the conversation and stuff like that. And why I welcome some of it is too hot up here. Hold on, this hat got me hot. Hold on. Let me turn this heat down. Heat is kicking. But that's because, hold on, y'all. Your auntie's coming. Whoo, that's why it's 75 degrees in the house. Oh, it sure was. Jesus. No wonder I'm hot. I mean, I done been stop hot flashing, right? For the people that, out there calling me menopausal and stuff like that. But, I digress. Okay, because if menopause looks like this, anyway. Lady bitch. So anyway, we look at this and we start off of course, with Kody and Robyn being together, and this is when the family, starting from season 1, revealed themselves to us, and we're just looking back, right? So they were showing the sister wives family, the kids, the makeup of the sister wives, and all that kind of stuff. And Robyn makes a statement and said, this is the family that I fell in love with, right? This was the family before Kody. She said she fell in love with this family before she fell in love with Kody. And I was like, how the fuck? See, I ain't want to start off cussing. Back up and slow down, Auntie. How did she fall in love with the family prior to falling in love with Kody when the only person in the family that Robyn had met so far was Meri? Now, of course, Robyn allegedly was going to the church and stuff like that, but she wasn't really connected with anybody but Meri. Now, come to find out, that Christine knew about Robyn because Robyn's husband, ex-husband, is somehow related to Christine. So as we know, when the season started, Christine hadn't really gotten an opportunity, okay, to even meet Robyn. Now we remember that they were the ones that were saying, okay, Christine hadn't met her yet. So how did Robyn fall in love with this family? She didn't have an opportunity, really to get to know anybody until they had all made a vote. Now, it was very funny because Janelle was sitting her ass on the platform, and she was saying that Janelle was saying that she figured someone was coming. So we're going to go through that. I'm going to be intertwining all of this kind of stuff like that together. Like, y'all, for real, we're going to be intertwining it together. So Janelle said that she suspected someone was coming. And in a later video, Christine said she didn't meet Robyn at all. So it's so many contradictions right between season 1 and season 18 of sister wives. Thank you so much, LB, for becoming a member. Welcome to the family. Welcome, 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 welcome. Please, everybody, welcome LB to the family. If you haven't already done it, I see y'all got her. Y'all got her out there. Y'all got it. Look at them members. Hey, welcome. Welcome, LB. Welcome. Thank you, Posh Love. You said if Robyn's mouth is moving, Robyn is lying. Honey, ain't that the truth? But you know what I have noticed, though, even with doing the rewatches and having them do the rewatches, all of them was lying because all of them was making it, appear. It was all a facade. It was all fake. They had problems going into this, right? And we are absolutely, okay, going to break this down, okay? We're going to break it down over here. Thank you so much, Lisa. Lisa's been a member for 38 months. Thank you, Lisa, for hanging in there with your auntie. Love your shows, auntie. I love you too, Lisa. Make sure you got your notifications on, okay? So Cody said that he married Meri in 1990. He married Janelle 3 years later. And then 1 year later, he married Christine. He said it was too much pressure and too short of a time when he married Christine. And he believed that what he should have done is dated her longer. And I think that he probably should have. But there was a lot of things that Cody said that were contradictory about Christine. There was a big thing, a big theme, if you will, in the episode where people were saying, right, like, Cody was in love with me. We have heard Cody all throughout season 18 till all part 1 through 4. And during the whole season 18, that he wasn't in love with any of them. And so Janelle, Meri, and Christine took opportunities throughout this look back, right? They took opportunities to say, see, when we were doing that, when we were doing this, when we were doing that, he was in love with me. I felt like he was in love with me. They took those opportunities to say that, right? And I thought that was good, right? Because they was pointing out different things. Like Cody has said that he didn't know that he liked the adventurous side of Meri. And Meri was like, you don't remember? Oh, yeah, you did like the adventurous side of me. You loved the adventurous side of me. So they have been taking an opportunity to call Cody to the carpet about all of that bullshit he's been talking. So Meri said they could take another wife and still feel jealous. And I'm thinking to myself, this isn't a kind of life that anybody should be living. Why bring somebody in there and make them uncomfortable because of your jealousy? That's why I don't believe that polygamy works. But that's my personal opinion about it, right? This is their religion, and that, everything ain't for everybody. This definitely would not have been for me because there's no way in the world that I would want to be in a relationship where I'm starting off in a negative. Because for me, jealousy is a negative, okay? A negative, okay? We got to put a D on that, okay? Thank you so much, Posh Love, for becoming a member. Welcome to the family. Welcome, beloved. Thank you so much for joining the membership. Y'all, when y'all get an opportunity, please wish Posh Love a warm welcome to the Auntie's Advice membership and family. Thank you, boo. Come on, y'all. Y'all can get on out there. Come on. Welcome her. Welcome her. Okay, let's get it now. So Cody said that everyone complained about Robyn. When Robyn came into the family, he was dating Robyn and decided to marry Robyn. But I said, yeah, all the wives said yes, that he could indeed date her. The wives agreed on it. So that's a contradiction to what Kody is saying. Because Robyn, out of her own mouth, said if they did not want me in the family, they could have just simply said no. But they did not say no. They welcomed her, even to the extent that one of the kids was like, go get her tiger. When Kody brought all the family together and was like, we're going to, do y'all like Robyn? And the kids answered, yes, we like her. And he said, well, she has an opportunity to pick anyone she wanted, but she has picked us. I haven't proposed to her yet, so she could say no. Robyn said from the giddy up, from the very first time that we met Robyn in the bathroom, getting ready and prepared for Kody to come and McKelty and them to babysit her kids, she said that Kody was her soulmate. And Kody was not the soulmate of Meri, Janelle, or Christine's. So automatically, right, Kody said that, my love for Robyn is not going to take away from my love for anybody else. But by Kody's own admission, this was the first time he ever fell in love. I think that there was a love for Christine and for Meri and for Janelle over the years, having babies with them, because you ain't gonna have no, other choice but to have some kind of love for the individual, right? But I don't believe that it was an in love portion, right? Because he loved Robyn different. And it's amazing how, when looking back, that Christine is the only one who was able to identify that this is a different kind of love. She said that they all, when she looked at Janelle and she looked at Meri, they all were on the same footing, right? She felt like they were all on the same footing. But when she started seeing the things that he was doing and saying with Robyn, she realized, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't the same kind of love. Like, he doesn't love me the same way that he loves them. And so I don't know why the sisters weren't having a communication about it. Now, Meri brought Robyn into the relationship for selfish reasons with her stupid ass self, okay? Because, she the one that brought the trouble into the household, right? And she's the one that like brought her in, right? And two, I want to make sure I highlight my members. She was the one that brought Robyn into the household because she wasn't having the best relationship with Christine and Janelle. But look at how that backfires. See, when your intention is off, right? I've been talking to my girlfriends about intention. Because I'm going to tell you, in 2024, I am going to be intentional about every relationship that I am in, and I am going to require my friends to be intentional about me. There's some things that I have been journaling and going back over and looking at. And I'm like, every relationship that I am in 24 and here on out for the rest of my life is going to be an intentional relationship. If it's not, I'm leaving bitches behind. It just is what it is. Meri's intentions were off when she brought Robyn in. And Kody's intention was off when he kept the women in. Because he should have been let these women go up out of this relationship. And he should have been authentic. He should have been real. He should have clearly defined the relationship for these women. It just was completely unfair for him to do that bullshit, okay? So Robyn said when she was dating Kody, she said it was special, but it was also challenging. But she said she was sitting back waiting for everyone to get on board and adjust to her ass being on board. If that ain't some arrogant bull crap right there, that's arrogance. You sitting back, you the new person coming in. And you sitting back waiting for them to get on board. You sitting back waiting for them to make an adjustment. They got to adjust. They have already adjusted by allowing you to come into the family and expanding it. Janelle was talking big trash about how, this was going to be, all this and that. And we're going to be this big, happy family and stuff like that. But for Robyn to sit back and be the new kid on the block and want other people to, girl, I said, no, bye. So Kody says he loves them. So Meri said, was Kody lying then or lying now? Because they went back and started looking at the times that Kody was saying that he loved them. Year over year over year over year, we have been saying Kody loved them. Even when we met Robyn, episode 1, when the two of them went out on a date, or was it episode? I mean, season 1, when they went out on a date and everything, he was like, it doesn't diminish my relationship, and my love for Robyn does not diminish my love for my wives. And now he's sitting here saying he never loved these bitches. You know what I'm saying? You know, they all kinds of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and fucked up in the head and all of that kind of stuff, right? Meri said that she believes that Kody loved all of them, but in order for him to justify and it to fit his narrative, now he's saying he doesn't lie. So Meri is saying, okay, so Kody, is it here? Is it there? When was you lying? Was you lying all the way back then, 18 years ago? Absolutely, he was lying 18 years ago. Because Kody, along with Meri having selfish reasons for bringing Robyn on board, Kody had selfish reasons for being in polygamy, period, because he thought that this would get him closer to heaven. How's that working out now that he is monogamous? Bitch, you can't. That's why I asked in a previous episode, and I genuinely was asking the question, is Kody going to hell? Because if this being a polygamist and having 3 wives gets him into the pearly gate, well, how's that working out now when he doesn't have but one? Is he going to hell? Somebody that know anything about the religion, let me know, okay? So Christine and all of them was saying they never felt unloved. Robyn said that she would not have married Kody if she would have seen favoritism. But I was like, okay, so wait a minute. So Robyn, you just said that you would not have married Kody if you thought that there was any favoritism in the family or between a wife, because you said that this was something your mama went through. This is something you've seen in polygamous relationships. But didn't you and Kody make a vow before you even married him? See, this is the backpedaling bullcrap, the lies that get exposed about Robyn. Robyn is sitting there and telling us, okay, I wouldn't have done it. But you was at a pathetic place. You made Kody take a vow. See how stuff come back? The truth will always come out. You made Kody, prior to marrying him, that if he ever fell out of love with you or was in a pathetic place with you, like he was with Meri and Christine and possibly Janelle, that he would let you go. So it's obvious that you knew that there were wives who were ranked from pathetic to sad to get the fuck out my face. Meri said that she laid in the bed with Kody and he had his back to her. Robyn knew this stuff. She knew exactly what she was coming into. Even though she's lying and saying that she did not, she knew exactly what she was coming and walking into. And she knew that Kody was at a pathetic place with Meri. And the thing about Kody, even with the wedding dress that we're going to be talking about, he don't know how to hold water. He just comes out and blurts stuff out, and he talks about things that they talk about during pillow talk. He let the pillow talk come out on the street. Matter of fact, he'd be sitting out on the front porch with everybody while they're having their morning coffee or their evening tea. He doesn't know what to say. And because of this pathetic place, when he was sitting there telling Meri that you can live on the top of the child, when they were at the picnic table. So you saying, Robyn, that you wouldn't have married him? You did marry him when you knew that he was in a pathetic place with Meri. And you wanted to guarantee that he would never put you in that pathetic place and stay with you just for the sake of staying with you. You liar. You need to go back and really review this stuff. When Kody said he picked out the dress for Robyn, Okay, wait a minute. So now we had the segment, the dress. First, Cody said he didn't do anything with Christine. So the topic, the thing came up with the dress. As we all know, Robyn took all the sister wives out with her, pretending, in my opinion, that she wanted them to be part of this. Her mother had already given her a warning shot. She had fired off a warning shot and said, look, let me tell you how you go up in there, right? And you maintain peace with them bitches. Make them feel like they're included in your bullshit wedding. Her mother said, according to Robyn, she was accidentally, inadvertently left out of the other weddings. Now, Meri, Janelle, Christine said that, they, have seen people get married and whatsoever, get married, and that people feel like guests. Out of all of the wives, Christine decided not to have a big wedding. And she said she had no intention of inviting Janelle or Meri to, participate in her wedding, while Janelle did get a dress that matched with Meri's. Now, this is the bullshit that we getting ready to go through, right? These are the contradictions that we about to discuss up on this mofo. Now, Cody said, he said he didn't do anything with Christine because he didn't love her. But before that, he said he didn't do anything with Christine because she lived miles away and he had a family. This was the first reason that Cody gave for not participating in Christine's wedding. But didn't he live far away and have even more children when he was driving 4 to 5 hours to date Robyn? But you cannot make this stuff up. It's not making sense. You got to make it make sense. You have to keep up with your life. But see, that's the thing about it. The truth don't have to be rehearsed. A lie does, bitch. You got to go back and remember what you said. First, Cody said she lived too far out. But he was driving. Not only was he driving to Robyn's, he was taking his children to babysit. 4, 5 hour drive in that little piece of white car he had. So we already know that that is not a reason. Now he is saying he didn't participate because he ain't never love her. Again, as Meri said, bitch, which one is it? Which one is it? He didn't love Christine enough. He was getting his third wife. And so, I guess he was getting closer up on the ladder. What a liar, y'all. And he had more kids. When he married Robyn, he had more kids than he had when he married Christine. Because when he married Christine, the only kids that he had at that point was the ones that came up out of Janelle, because it took Meri years to get pregnant. Meri got pregnant after Janelle. And now here it is, you got 18 kids and counting, bitch. And you going out all that time? Come on, stop playing with me. When Cody said he picked out the dress for Robyn during that time period, Robyn nodded her head in agreement that Cody picked out the dress. Now, again, as I've said, Cody don't know what to say out his mouth. So Cody ended up saying, I got a bomb I'm about to drop. He thought it was cute that he had picked out Robyn's dress because he was resentful of the fact that the ladies had went out with Robyn to do dress shopping, cake eating, and all of that, and he couldn't participate. What man wants to go to a bridal shop? What man? And where the fuck was Robyn's friends? Why didn't her mama ever participate? Because usually when you're a bride and you're going to get a dress, if your mama's still living, that's who with you. Your mama, your sisters, your first cousin, your girlfriends. It was just the sister wives. Her mother had already given her the scoop on how to win these women over. And every one of them said that they enjoyed the experience until they found out that Cody picked out the dress. Now here it is on season 18, look back, and Robyn saying he didn't pick out the dress. But then you say, we didn't do nothing wrong. Robyn says, I ultimately had the decision of whether or not what dress I was going to buy. Then why did you make the appointment, go down to the boutique, try on all these dresses if that wasn't you and Cody's intention? And then Cody didn't back you up, because then Cody comes out and he says, I had a right to do it. Why did they do it? I felt like I should have been involved with it. It was unfair for them to have that experience with her and not me. Matter of fact, I dreamt, okay, while I lay in another sister wives' bed, I dreamt of the dress that I wanted her in. He didn't envision a dress for neither one of them, Janelle, Christine, or Meri. He didn't envision no dress for them bitches. He didn't care. They came down in overalls. But here it is, you are dreaming about Robyn's dress. Cody picked that dress. And Robyn, knowing that Cody told her that is the dress I saw in my dreams, as much as she was in love with him and he was her savior coming on a white horse, you think she didn't pick the dress that Cody wanted? Come on, we all women. We're not stupid here. Robyn said she told Cody not to say anything about it. She said, quote unquote, for the sake of protecting, hiding, covering, okay, because what is protecting? Okay, let's get some synonyms, some antonyms on the board, okay? Protecting, covering, hiding. Both experiences, she didn't think it was necessary for Cody to tell them. So that means that you had evil intentions. You had intentions to hide what you was doing with Cody. You didn't feel like it was necessary. And then you sit there on season 18 after having been one of the catalysts to destroy this whole entire family and say, Cody and I did nothing wrong. Bitch, you can't get no more arrogant than that. Then Cody has the nerve to say, Meri and Robyn was the best day of our life, but it was pain. I said, what? He said, with the wedding, Robyn and I gave them the whole family, and particularly these wives, this special day. Off their dime. This man had the audacity to say that me and Robyn gave this whole entire family and the sister wives this special day. You son of a bitch. This was a special day that they gave them, like they did this family a favor. I couldn't believe it. Like, I don't know if Cody smoked weed or if he, like, I don't know, but bitch, you gotta be crazy to sit there and say something like that to somebody. We gave them this special day. And then I guess you gave them a special honeymoon of 11 days. And the thing about it is, who paid for the cake? Who paid for the dress? Who paid for the reception? Who paid for the flowers? The sister wives. No, they gave you and Robyn that special day. Because Robyn came up in that bitch. She was one, you know what? Now, they went back and started reviewing the move. And as I said, there were certain things, you know, I was cooking my salmon and everything. Oh, my God, my salmon was the bomb. Okay. Then it was so good. So they went back and they started talking about the move, of course, when they moved from Utah to Vegas. And Kody was saying that, he was hoping that the family was going to be staying together, that they all were afraid. It was something that Christine said that I made a note of, and I just was like, Christine needs to be ashamed of her fucking self. So Christine went on to tell a story that her dad, when he was a young boy, about 12 years old, his family was split up. She said that he never had an opportunity to see his siblings and all of that kind of stuff. And I thought to myself, Christine is at least 30 years old. Let's say that Christine's father had Christine when she was about 20. Let's just average this out. Even though I think Christine just celebrated her 40th birthday. Was it her 40th or her 50th? But whatever. When she said this was 18 seasons ago. So I'm going to give Christine the average age of, she said this when she was 30. Her father was fucking 12. So we're going to just average this out to 60. Bitch, 60 years ago when your father was 12. When your father was 12, he got separated from his family. And you sit your ass on national television and you tell us that the reason why y'all was running because 50 fucking years ago, your father at the age of 12 was separated from his kids and y'all still walking around with that dumbass rationale and fears? The fuck is it me? Is it me? This was over 50 years ago. If we take off Christine's age of being 50, let's take this all the way back 18 years ago, right? So we're going to have Christine send her ass on TLC season 1 of Sister Wives at 30. Let's just put her at 30. That means that her father had to at least be 50. 12, when he was 12, y'all still living with that same fear? I don't live in the fear of being a slave. I'm sorry. No, there are a lot of things that I don't like that I have to endure and I have been through as a 50-year-old woman. But bitch, I don't have a fear of being a slave again. And I'm not going to sit there and tell my child, you can't do this, you got to move, you got to run and hide, or you going to have to be under the Underground Railroad, bitch. No, that doesn't make sense. When I sat there and listened to that, I was like, what the whole hell is going on? I'm sorry, Twyla. What is going on here? You mean to tell me you bringing in fears from 50 years ago? Everybody got things that are embedded in their culture and in their religion. Everybody. So we not making no excuses out this for Christine thinking, going back to when her father was 12. That's ridiculous. Because my mama and daddy life was a whole lot different too when they was 12. But they never put that fear in us. You running to fucking Utah, from Utah to Vegas and acting like the police coming and ain't nobody coming. Janelle told me, well, I just was kind of thinking, that they were fine as long as we was quiet. Bitch, they knew you was there. They could have came and snatched your family up and other families. They wasn't the only polygamous family. Y'all, come on now. Don't be dumb. They were not the only polygamous family. Cody mama, everybody, Christine family, everybody was polygamous. Come on. 12 years old. I said it's amazing when you go back and you listen to the ignorance that people say out their mouth. That was so ignorant. To uproot your fucking kids over something that happened probably 50 years ago. Bitch, you's crazy and out your mind. Me and my daughter and most of y'all out here don't run your life over something that happened 50 years ago. This the dumb shit they want to give us to stay on air for all the years that they stayed on air. Bitch. So now we're at the pregnancy. So Cody, Robyn got pregnant. They wanted to have this big hoorah. They go in there. Cody announces that she's pregnant. Christine was the first one that came over and hugged her, congratulated her. She didn't give Christine credit for that. The only thing she could focus on is that the kids wasn't happy. Then she comes back, she's pregnant again. I'm going to tell you right now, she need to be at a poker table. She need to be playing cards. Because she gambled and won. She's the type of person, honey, she like what they call, some people call a rabbit foot good luck. Bitch, she's a rabbit foot that you take with you when you go and gamble. Because this is one methodical month right here. She says, well, every time, a baby has been born in the family, Meri has had an issue. So I'm going to let Meri announce that I'm pregnant. Throwing a rock and hiding your monkey hand. So Meri's dumbass have everybody at the house and she announces that Robyn's pregnant. User. Manipulative. Knows how to zero in my opinion, on somebody's weakness and use it for herself. She manipulated the dog shit out of her the whole entire time. And Meri announces that you're pregnant? I wish I would. But that's because you knew you wasn't in good standing with nobody. And then her and Cody said that they ain't never like, what's the little boy's name? I can't. His name ain't even relevant. Fuck it. When they talked about the IVF, that came up as well, y'all. And both Cody and Meri said they are so glad they ain't had no baby. Meri ain't want no baby, no way. Meri ain't want no baby. She want no damn baby. Right now, Meri, if they had did IVF, Meri's baby would be 11 or 12 years old. And she was like, with the rate of how things are going right now, I don't know how that would have looked. And so did Cody. And that was one of the best things that they did not do, was have a baby. When you got a man laying up in a bed beside you every 3 days, bitch, and his back is to you, he don't fuck with me. Thank you so much, Just Scrapping Catherine Green for the $1.99 super chat. Really great point, Auntie. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Thank you. So Christine, had woven into the fabric of this discussion about Robyn and her lying ways. Christine said she really could not mess with Robyn because they went back and showed when Christine had apologized to Robyn at the table. And Christine was like, it wasn't you, it was him. And she asked Robyn, did you understand that? And Robyn was like, I always thought it was me. And Christine was like, oh, that's sad. But even though Christine was laughing, if you go back and you see it, Christine thought that shit was funny, and it wasn't funny, right? But anyway, so Christine said that she had noticed how close Kody was getting to Robyn's kids and farther from hers, or further from hers. That's sad because those are Kody's biological children. And Christine said, I watched him. I didn't trust her because we all knew, including the kids. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Miss Kelly, she covered her face and laughed. She said, that's sad. Christine has a warped sense of humor sometimes. I mess with Christine, but I see her too. Christine is mean. She is. But all of us have the potential to be mean when we are hurting. We all have an opportunity to be that. She said that she did not fuck with Robyn because she knew that there was a soulmate relationship between them. And she knew that Robyn was lying, trying to say that Kody wasn't at her house, what everybody knew. One things that I agreed with Kody about, and there's very few things that I agree with Kody about, and that's that bullshit with Meri dating that catfish. Meri said that there was a fear from everybody in the family that she was going to be leaving the family. The only reason why Meri got the opportunity to play victim, is because she was catfished. If this had been a man, Meri was Auntie 5000. And so I agree with Kody that the only reason why Meri came out and wanted to reconcile with the family was she was sitting her ass at the restaurant stuttering and didn't know what to say. And even though Robyn and Kody already knew what was going on, because a lot of people suspect that Robyn has something to do with it, is because Meri got catfished. Had that been a man, I absolutely believe that Meri would have left that family. Because you do not pursue, you do not call, you do not tweet, you don't do any of that unless you are interested in having a relationship. You can call this, I was looking for new friends. Well, where all the other bitches that you was talking to during this one time? Or can you just have one friend at a time? I absolutely agree with Kody that she gets to play victim now because it didn't turn out the way that Meri wanted it to. So now Meri can say, it was just a friend. Because if it was just a friend, I don't mean no harm, and y'all may not like me after it. But if it was just a friend, then you could have stayed friends with the woman. Didn't y'all bitches make a connection? Why couldn't you get past the fact that this person that you had set your ass on the phone with, texting back and forth, checking on them every fucking day, if it was just a friendship, why couldn't you, after you got over the initial shock and had the conversation, stay in the friendship? Because you did say you was only looking for a friend and not a fuck. I'm sorry, what? Was this a friend or a... You weren't looking for a friend. No. Mm-mm. Because if you was changing your friend circle, You would have been interviewing and talking to multiple people. You were spending your morning, noons, and your nights having a conversation with this individual. Bitch, don't do it. Don't even do it. So for once, I agree with Cody on something. In my opinion, he's absolutely right about Meri's arsh. Meri was broken and devastated because the person that she found herself in love with, that escape route, wasn't real. Anyway, this is the end of my rant on Sister Wives, season 18. Look back how it started. Y'all, we're going to get into more of this. Do not forget about the rewatch. If you are members of Auntie's Advice, make sure that you have your notification bells on, because that's why I'm coming out here early. So we have plenty of time to talk about Jackie, Dr. Jackie, and all other things that we want to talk about in a membership. Thank you so much, Ray Della, for hopping on. I didn't have an opportunity to buzz you, but I'm gonna take me about let the dogs take like a little 10-minute break, and we'll be back talking all things 1,000-pound sisters. Love y'all. Bye.